Awesome. Yeah, I guess I can ask these last two questions. I find these the hardest question, and
Yeah.
I'll leave them at the end here. But in terms of how do you define success, like professionally or personally, you can go anywhere with this question. You can take your time because I find this to be a little challenging because
Yep.
it's very broad.
How do I define success? I think for me personally, success in anything that I do is something that helps me grow and become a better me in any regard. So I'm growing. An example is, and I know it doesn't show, but I'm trying to go to the gym. Okay. Look, all the pakorde and things like that. I'm glad the camera's up here and not lower. And I know when you go to the gym, it can be intimidating because you go in and you see somebody that's been going to the gym for 2 years. His biceps are bigger than my head. And I'm going to a bar and there's no weights on the bar. And I'm kind of like looking around and I'm timid, I'm shy, and I'm embarrassed. But why? This person, and I'm a huge believer that you can learn something from every single person. You inspire me. I want you to know that
Thank you.
publicly on your platform. The fact that you've taken this initiative, the fact that you're reaching out to different folks and you're building something that, quite frankly, I was super excited to tell my dad because I said, you know what? This is a phenomenal idea for taking experiences, but not of people that are not the journey of, you know what, you're a CTO. Tell me how you got there. It's about the personal aspect, transitioning. I love it. It's brilliant. And kudos to you. And that initiative, that passion, I look up to that. So when I see folks in the gym, it can be the biggest bodybuilder. I'm like, this person's probably been dedicated to the gym for 2 years. When I see people complain, oh, New Year's, now everybody's going to be at the gym. When I see somebody that maybe of a heavier set and they're on the treadmill, it's, you know what? That's dedication. That person is realizing I want to better myself in some way, shape, or form. That's inspirational. So my big thing is when I go into the gym, it's me against myself. It can be an empty bar. It can be 5 pounds, whatever it is. But you know what? That's 5 more pounds than I lifted 2 weeks ago. And then when I grow to 7.5 pounds, adding those tiny little 2.5 pound plates, that's better than I was last week. Yes, I'll hit setbacks where I said, you know what, I'm too tired to go to the gym. But you know what? It's the little things, the consistent things that help you grow as a person. Reading one page of a book is better than reading no pages of a book. So for me, from a personal aspect, it's what makes me a better person, what makes me grow compared to the previous week. I think from a success perspective, the reason I like leadership, mentorship, and things of that nature, I think from a leadership perspective, historically, there's been a certain persona of what a leader looks like, how they behave, how they run teams, more like a general type alpha personality. I think I'm coming in from a different approach where I'm more looking at a very team oriented objective, I think, but also linking that to everybody is an individual that has a story. What's your personal goals? Let's help create a journey for you as part of my team as well. So I think the personal satisfaction I drive as well is helping enable others. What did we collectively today accomplish? I don't ever like taking credit 110%. You know what? This is what I did. I cringe at that. This, for me, you'll always hear me say, this is what we did because there's
Yeah.
so many people that have contributed to this overall success. I think from a professional perspective, success for me is also just given my current capacity is helping secure healthcare organizations, whether it's a small 100-person hospital, community clinic, whatever it is, to a massive million employee hospital system. The fact that we are materially helping them reduce their risk posture, helping them improve their security posture, really making a difference. And the reason for that is hospitals should never be the targets of anything. You're
Yeah.
helping sick individuals. You're helping individuals that are vulnerable, that are at their weakest. So for us to be able to make that difference, I think that for me is what success is. I think for me personally to help individuals grow, for me to help myself grow, those are what success look like across the board.